Hello everybody, and welcome back to HiveSwap Friendsim. This is Interdimensional Traveler Io, and today we're going to be meeting more alien buddies. Volume 2 of Aesthetics, Crimson and Otherwise. Ooh, I wonder who we're going to be meeting today, everybody. You stumble through the streets of a strange alien world. Ever since you crash-landed on this hostile planet, you have been desperate. Yes, I have. I've had some laughs along the way, embarrassing missteps, and maybe even an encounter with alien meat products. Yes, we all remember Demon and his delicious savory meats. Either way, you don't really want to get into it. What you do want to get into is friendship. An entire planet of endless friend opportunities awaits you. Honestly, at this point you'd make friends with one of those weird purple bushes. You're not picky. Wait, you see something in the distance, or perhaps someone? Let's see, who do we pick? Amisia, Erdehn, or Sarava Hermod? Let's pick Amisia, she's cute. Lo, what light through yonder weirdly organic architecture breaks? A small figure approaches. Look at you! Aren't you so little? Oh my gosh, you are So far, you've swallowed quite a few insults in regards to your looks and intelligence level. You aren't really the type to let the shallow opinions of others get you down, but it's been kind of a rough day. You brace yourself. Cute. She's nice. She gives you a sweet, sincere smile. Aw, is this one gonna be nice? She's blue like the other one. Our Dada, yeah. I've never seen anything like you. It's giving me all sorts of new ideas. Boy, do you hope some of those new ideas are about friendship. Now that you've got a taste of it, you are hungry for more. Yes, delicious friendship. Nom nom nom. You take a stumbling step forward and your ribs remind you that although the potential of camaraderie is high enough to improve your mental health, it can't cure acute injuries. Let's turn down the music a little. Just a touch. Just a touch. Touch one. Perfect. You don't look so good. Come inside. I've been looking for new contributors. Contributors? Could she mean friendship contributors? No, that's dumb. Maybe she runs some sort of alien newspaper and she wants you on staff. She looks a little young for that, but what the heck do you know about the alien management hierarchy? Not much, I'll tell you that much. You follow her to a nearby building, and now that you're looking up for your ravenous hunt for companionship, you notice that you've wandered into kind of an upscale part of town. Ooh, we're going to the fancies. Going to the fancy street, the high street. Gonna go shopping with our new friend Amisia. There's a lot less garbage and people collapsed in the street. Oh, yeah. That tends to happen in the slums. You see one of those spiky robot things, but it's washing a window instead of shooting a laser at a group of children. If that's not high class, you don't know what is. Right. Before you can follow her inside, she turns around in the threshold, blocking your way. What? Real quick, you don't happen to be an artist, do you? Artistry? Well, as a matter of fact... No, I've never had much of a knack for art. Oh, good. Friendships between artists can be so fraught. Much better to just keep things between artists and art appreciators. That way, no one can get jealous. Oh, the girl's smile widens even further, and you finally feel an unbelievable rush of joy. Have you finally found someone who isn't a total effing maniac? Oh, somehow I doubt that. And she brought up friendship without you having to mention it at all. It puts a spring in your step. Or as much of a spring as possible with a broken arm and misaligned torso. Yeah, we're still pretty busted up after our visit with our Dada. Amisia leads you into an elevator with buttons labeled in spiky letters that make absolutely no sense to you. You realize that probably nothing is ever going to make sense to you ever again. That's how things are in the alien world. Alternia is a very strange place, but that's okay. Your hierarchy of needs has adjusted recently. My new friend, You're a jumping gun with this descriptor, but you're feeling seriously good about this encounter. Yes, we have friendship in the bag, guys. Stands in the corner of the elevator, wringing her claws. Oh, I wish I'd known I was going to have company. I would have cleaned up a little. It's been a while since I've met anyone new. You assure her that whatever disaster her house is, it can't be any worse than some other places you've seen here. Although you kind of get what she means. She's wearing an artist's smock covered in splashes of paint. Yes, she is. She is adorable in her little smock. Actually, oh wait. It doesn't really look like paint. I forgot. Their blood has colors. Doesn't it? It couldn't be anything else, could it? It's every color of the rainbow. Oh boy. The elevator door slides open and you step into a space that you're relieved to find is totally recognizable. Please don't be blood. A table overflows with messy palettes and brushes, cloudy jars of water, and sponges. Several easels stand beside the windows to catch the light of the two moons, and a number of canvases lean against the wall, turned so you can't see what's on them. First things first. Amisia brings you over to a wall screen that looks way more high-tech than anything you've on your now-defunct spaceship. Hey, I have some pretty cool crap on my spaceship. Tapping away at a series of unreadable symbols. Yeah, I haven't learned Alternian yet. She then indicates you should take off your sling. Here. Go ahead and stick it in there. She seems to want you to put your injured arm into a large hole in the wall. I have not had a good experience with this in the past. Oh no, which I do anyway, because I'm sure my new friend has my best interest at heart. Come on, this is friendship we're going after. The hole shrinks down like a blood pressure cuff, sending bolts of agony through you. You want to yank your arm back out, but you don't. Even if it's broken, you still like having it attached to you. Instead, you shout a lot and thrash your other arm around. Can you get me out of here, Amisia? Amisia! Calm down, you big wriggler. It's like you've never seen a medicalizer before. If you don't stop moving, it won't work. Tears spill down your cheeks, but you force yourself still. You'll bear the pain. You'll do it for your friend. Of course. She's looking at you so hopefully, and she's so delicate and pretty. Almost angelic. You look at her face and tell yourself it's all going to be okay. It will be all okay. Amisia's got our back. Finally, the hole releases you and you pull your arm back out to find it completely healed. You can move your fingers. It doesn't even hurt anymore. Hey, things are looking up. See? I told you. This is great. You're overwhelmed with the urge to celebrate. Should we be chill or should we dance? I have a feeling Amisia is very energetic. She's a ganky girl like me. Let's dance. Oh wait, no, I don't want to knock over her paint though. Ooh, let's be chill. Let's chill. Let's don't knock over any of her paint. You thank Amisia profusely, but manage to keep it to the strictly verbal sort. Medicalizers are great. This part of the city is great. You really need to get more rich friends. Yeah, rich friends are great. You tell her this, throwing in a compliment of her studio while you're at it. See, this friendship stuff is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm glad you feel that way. You are obviously really strange and under-socialized, but you don't seem to be a complete cultural idiot. Plus, I think it's really endearing how helpless and trusting you are. You laugh, slightly unnerved. Helpless and trusting. That's me. That's me to a T. You want to take that as a compliment, but after a recent encounter with another girl in blue, Ardada. Well, it ended up okay. Yeah, we did get out. And Amisia is so nice and cute and friendly, and she keeps calling you nice names, which you think is really generous of her considering what a disgusting mess you are at this point. Speaking of low bloods, what's your blood color? Just out of curiosity. Blood color? Okay. Yep, it's definitely blood. The paint is blood. Oh, you aren't really sure what she's talking about, but... red? You tell her it's red. She looks a little disappointed. I've got plenty of burgundy. Well, good thing I have a delivery coming soon. Hey, do you think you can help me set a few things up before they get here? They? Visitors? As in plural? As in multiple potential friends? Oh, hell yeah. Friends! I'm all over that, especially considering my newly healed arm. I'm overly anxious to display all my simple motor functions that I can perform, like wiggling my little fingers. Wiggling them in your little paint. We could finger paint together. Amicia, does that sound fun? Finger painting sounds fun. She gives me another radiant smile. I live for those smiles, man. Yeah, look at that cute little smile. They're just so full of the glowing nectar of bromance. Sismates. Perfect. Let's do this. Work always goes faster with 2 pairs of hands, after all. Yes, absolutely it does. And even if by that she seems to mean her hands are pointing while she tells you where to put things, you're totally fine with that. Your ribs are still kind of killing you, but you swallow down the pain. You're getting pretty good at that. Yeah, we're tough. We're tough for our friends. Too bad you can't stick your whole torso into that magical science fiction hole in the wall. Well, maybe you could, but not right now. Right now you got a friend to help. Amisia instructs you to clear all the furniture to the edges of the room and lay down a big purple tarp. Apparently tarps aren't blue on this planet. Tarps are always blue on Earth. They're always blue or green. When you get down to the further reaches of space, tarp colors can change, though, much like everything else. Including blood colors, which apparently I'm now realizing all our art is made out of blood from other aliens. There's a purple one, there's a red one, see? Blue. Colors. I'm afraid we might be being used for paint. Okay, so Amisia answers her phone and then buzzes open the apartment door. She runs over to the elevator with a squeal of delight. They're here! Oh, look at her little jumping up and down, up and down. Sorry, I'm getting so giggly about this. It's been a while since I've had new paints. Wait, paint? That's what's coming? Now that you think about it, there is something pretty crucial missing from this whole artist aesthetic you've got going here. There aren't any paints. No tubes dribbling color or pops with their tops left particularly unscrewed. Blah. There aren't even any pencils. Nope, nothing. Nothing. The elevator opens and 2 trolls come in. They have pretty similar shaped horns and are almost the exact same height. Brothers? Do trolls have brothers? I don't think so. They have lucises. Luci? From the uniforms and their douchey, swaggering way they walk, you kind of get the idea that they're some sort of law enforcement. That and the 3rd troll is in handcuffs they're dragging between them. Oh boy. Oh no. We're going to murder someone again, aren't we? Oh boy. Thank you, guys. You always bring me the best materials. They don't say anything. They just bring the 3rd troll to the center of the tarp and force them into a kneeling position. They then bow to Amisia and leave the way they came. Oh no. Oh no, she's got an axe. She's got an axe. Here's Amisia. This doesn't look great. Even before Amisia runs out of the room and comes back in with an axe the size of her whole body, you are not loving this. The troll on the tarp trembles and bites back a sob, but they don't say anything or try to run. Oh no. She isn't really going to do what it looks like, is she? No, please, Amisia, don't. You can't bring yourself to believe that this cute little alien girl is going to straight up axe murder a dude right in front of you, presumably to finger paint with their blood. I did suggest finger painting earlier. This is my fault again, isn't it? You stammer something to this effect. Amisia laughs. Well, I don't use my fingers. I'm not an effing animal. She considers you for a few moments, tapping a claw against her mouth. Oh, you're starting to scare me, Amisia. I know. You can help me. I only ever let one other person help with my work, and she's out of town right now. But you and I have a connection. You feel it too, right? Yeah, Amisia. You do. God, you do. You've been feeling it so much lately for everyone you meet. You thought you'd maybe come across someone who would readily accept your platonic longings without putting you through the ringer first. Yeah, not this time. You do want to help me, don't you? Of course, Amisia. You do. You want that more than anything. Amisia looks at you solemnly. Why don't you do the honors? No, thank you. No thanks. You can take it back. I wouldn't offer this to just anyone, but I can tell how special you are. You're trembling. The troll on the tarp is also trembling, but unlike you, they seem to have accepted their fate. Slowly, inevitably, you hold out your hand for the axe. Amisia gives it to you with a smile. Oh, damn it, you forgot about your broken ribs, and that you're a human and just can't pick up gigantic effing axes with one hand. You drop it and it bounces away from you, like way more than you think an axe should probably bounce. It's made of wood, metal, and bolts, which are also metal. They don't bounce. Amisia, why are you smiling? Ah! You look up at Amisia from where you're doubled over with pain and shame. Please don't pick up the axe again. She laughs and scampers over to retrieve the axe once again, swinging up without any visible signs of strain. She doesn't even have any muscles. What is this girl even made out of? Silly of me. You seem so culturally advanced that for a second I forgot about your natural inferiority. Here, I'll give you a second chance. You nod. Yes, please. A second chance that does not include committing gruesome murder? Usually I just use chains. But I've got a better idea. Oh God. You get what she wants you to do. What does she want me to do? I hesitate and Amisia's smile gets even sweeter. Sweet like poison. Oh, you don't want to help me? Not so much anymore, Amisia. The tarp crinkles underneath you as you kneel. You grasp the troll's shoulders and mumble an apology. They continue to say nothing. Oh no, please don't take my blood. Amisia is sharpening her axe, which already looks pretty damn sharp. Hold on tight. You try. You really do. The problem is, you try to hold on tight, but at the same time you try to drag the troll out of the way. Some buried instinct to try to preserve life rising up inside of you. Oh God. I don't want to make her mad. You're weak and injured, though, so all you end up doing is just flopping both of you a little to the side. Ugh! Oh, I'm covered in green. I'm covered in green. Instead of coming down on the neck in a clean slice, Amisia's axe glances off the troll's collarbone, mortally wounding them instead of killing them outright. Oh God, what have we done? Oh, and now you know why they have not been begging for their life. They don't have a tongue. So they can't beg, but they sure can yell, and thrash, and bleed olive green alien blood all over you and the tarp. Oh God, there's so much blood. It's just spurting everywhere, Amisia. Why? Why? Jesus Christ, you're such an idiot. Why couldn't you just commit? Oh, she's so frustrated. Now you're covered in dying alien, and so is everything else. Amisia, the work table, and most direly the canvases leaning against the wall. We ruined her art. Amisia takes one look at them and lets out a wail of rage. I can't believe this. I let you into my hive, into my life. I was planning to let you into my pusher. Your what? I thought you were a fine sophisticate, but now I see you're just a scene. She gives you a shove towards the elevator. Your ribs are screaming and so does the bleeding troll. You try to babble an explanation. Forget it! I don't want to hear your excuses. Cha was right. Why would you want something killed right? You have to kill him yourselves. Okay, Amisia. That's violent. Okay, let me and my elevator buddy are going back down in a pool of blood and failure. Oh, terrible at murder. Well, at least that's good. Let's try again. Amisia. Hello. Okay, let's dance around the room. Come on, Amisia. You try to resist the urge to celebrate. You failed to resist the urge. Let's party, Amisia. You take Amisia by her tiny hands and twirl her about the studio. Or you try to. You forgot about your busted ribs. You sure are doing that a lot. You let go of Amisia and go careening into one of the tables. Thankfully, not the one covered in art supplies. You hit the corner and go down onto your incredibly sore ass. This is what you get for acting like a huge effing tool in front of your new friend. Are you okay? Was that some sort of ritualistic rite of healing I've never heard of before? You shrug against the floor. Amisia leans down and picks you up in a bridal carry, despite the fact that she's about half your size. It makes your ribs hurt, and what doesn't nowadays? Amisia lays you down on a weird lumpy couch. Are you sure you're okay? You look a little, She trails off to nothing. She's looking over at your left arm, which you have draped over yourself awkwardly to try to hold your torso together. Yeah, just keep all the organs in. That color. At first you think she means the color of your skin. Oh no, which is different than her light gray. Then you think she means the truly fantastic buffet of bruises you've got going on. But then you realize that in your prancing idiocy, you've managed to scrape up the inside of your arm. Oh no, blood oozes sluggishly from the wound. Amisia dredges a finger through it. You're half expecting her to put it in her mouth and for this to become a whole cannibal situation. Please don't eat my blood, Amisia. No. Ugh. Well, since you aren't the same species, it wouldn't really be cannibalism, but still, no thanks. Instead, Amisia just holds her finger up, the drop of blood trembling on the tip. This color. I've never seen anything like it. She dashes off to one of her tables, pulling over a sketchbook and dragging her finger down it. Your blood paints a rusty line down the center. She lets out a little squeak of excitement. It's amazing! What, red? Not red. There's a million dirty little rusties swarming all over the city. I'm drowning in red. This is... crimson. It's incredible. You must be some sort of mutant. You're really lucky I found you instead of one of the drones. Lucky? You? Yeah. Hello. Welcome, Horror Sans. Lucky you? Yes, very lucky. The luckiest. Though your arm is healed and you're out of whatever doubtlessly weird weather happens on this planet. Maybe Amisia's right. Maybe you are lucky. Yeah, I am a mutant. I've got fancy mutant red blood. You close your eyes and try to breathe. Zen yourself out. Deep inhales. Really center yourself in your own body and all that garbage. Oh no, she has an axe. Oh no, Amisia has an axe. Then you open your eyes and wow, you sure aren't centered anymore. In fact, you roll completely to the left as you try to get away from Amisia, who is back and standing over you with a gigantic axe. Watch out! Amisia grabs you, drags you back up onto the couch, and plants her hand on your solar plexus, effectively pinning you down. Oh no, Amisia, please no. You'll hurt yourself if you keep flopping around like a beached blubber beast. You want to be friends, don't you? Not this way, Amisia. You want to help me with my artistic aspirations, right? No, Amisia. You get the feeling that she might be trying to manipulate you, just the tiniest little suspicion. It's possible Amisia has recognized your intense craving for companionship and is trying to exploit it. Of course she is. You don't like being suspicious of a new friend, but that is a pretty big axe. I don't know what's got you so worried. I just want to show you my axe. Sure you do, Amisia. Of course, makes sense. It is a really nice axe. You hold out your hand for it, but of course it is too heavy for you and your hands are all sweaty and you fumble it. Fumble the really, really sharp weapon. Oof. Amisia tries to catch it before it's too late, and somehow in all the wriggly struggle, you end up getting cut. Like, really cut. Across both your wrists. Oh no. In fact, you don't think she could have aimed even better if she'd been trying. Oh dear. Hard agree. Yeah. Oh no, my eyes are swimming. Oh, the room's going hazy. Don't struggle. You'll only hurt yourself more, silly. You don't want to do that, do you? Oh, I'm seeing through you. No, you definitely don't want that. Not after what a Butterfingers you've proven to be. Amisia gets up to put the axe down, and you kind of lose track of her for a little while. Oh, I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm bleeding all over her couch, and everything around me starts to go all shiny and unreal. Oh, we're gonna die. We are going to die of blood loss. She comes back with a couple little jars that she uses to catch your blood. That's a good idea. They sure are making a mess. You wonder if they are specifically blood jars. They look like jam jars. Alien jam. Which is probably made of blood. Space Jam. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance to do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. God, you love that movie. Hell yeah. It's been so long since you've seen it. Definitely the best PG movie about basketball. Yeah. Way better than the one with the dog and the clown. Do they even have basketball here? You ask Amisia. She just shushes you and brushes your hair back off your forehead. Oh, that's sweet of her. She keeps smiling and saying comforting things. Is she comforting the dying? God, she's such a good friend. Before too long, you do what it's honestly a goddamn shock you haven't done before now. You pass out. Whew. Let's get a sip of Spacer Aid. Get those iconic Spacer Aid sipping sounds. Delicious. When you come to, you are propped up against the wall in a weird way that you wouldn't love even if you weren't an invalid, and both of your arms are jammed into the hole in the wall. The healing hole. The healing hole. The med hole. The glory hole of well-being. The magic sphincter. You grunt and pull your arms back out. They're healed. The cuts on your wrists are just two faded pink lines. Aw, thanks, Amisia. Did you just let me bleed out all that so you could get your paint? You wanted that paint, didn't you? I feel used. You're not a very good friend, Amisia. You take a step away from the wall and immediately hit the ground. You may not be actively dying anymore, but you did just lose like half the blood in your body. Gosh, you're so tired. A little giggle makes you turn around, tee-hee, or roll over since you're still on the floor and probably not getting up anytime soon. It's fine. You've met worse floors in your life. Wife. I've met worse floors in my wife. Anisi is sitting at one of her easels, her hair pulled back beneath a scarf and little round glasses perched up on her nose. A jar of your blood sits next to her, and as you watch, she dips a brush in. I'm glad you're awake. I was a little worried I'd actually killed you back there. She laughs, and you laugh along with her. It's so funny, it's not scary at all. Actually, everything is funny right now. It's probably the blood loss. You ask her what she's painting. You, of course. You inspired me. Well, right now it just looks like a bunch of red squiggles and some lines, but she only just got started. She's warming up. What a talented little artist friend we've made here, haven't we? She sits there on her stool, looking at her palette and chewing on her lip thoughtfully. She looks somewhat nervous. Actually, I want to show you something. Something I've never shown anyone else. She leaps up from her stool and crosses the studio. You roll to your other side to keep her in your line of sight. You really hope she isn't getting another Space Jam jar. Yeah, do your dance and to dance at the Space Jam. Alright. She starts turning around the canvases one by one. They're all blank, except for one, which has a single little... Wait, no, that's just a shadow. Every single one of them is blank. What are you trying to show me, Amisia? A polar bear in a snowstorm? You aren't sure you understand. You ask her if these are all just new canvases that she has not gotten the chance to paint on yet. Amisia sighs. No. Ooh. I've had them for forever. I'm just... not a real painter. You! Fraud! There! I said it! Oh, you look so frustrated. She buries her face in her hands, talking from between her fingers. Oh, don't be sad. Don't be upset, my friend. I'm not really good at all the other parts. The materials and the studio. I even make all my own paints. I just can never do the actual sitting down and doing art part. Oh, I feel you there. But I do the art part. I'm just bad at the everything else part. I'm not good either. You'll do better. She just looks so despondent. You wish you could do something. But you don't really know that much about art, and you probably can't stand up yet. Yeah, we're still pretty injured. That's okay, Amisia. You tell her that she looks like she's moving in the right direction, at least. You don't even have a studio or any brushes or stuff like that. Of course, you have no aspirations to being a painter, but you leave that part out. Yeah, we don't want to hurt her feelings. That's just it. I feel inspired for the first time ever. I think it has to be your messed up, disgusting mutant blood. Wow, Amisia, thanks. There's really no other explanation. She takes a knee beside you, picking up one of your limp hands between hers. They're cold, like she's been pressing them to a glass window in winter. Usually I just finish off my contributors quickly. Oh boy, there was a very real chance we were going to die. Yeah, chat is a little dead. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I don't have time to deal with a bunch of injured lowbloods moaning around my studio. But I couldn't just use your blood all up at once. You're far too special for that. Aw, that's nice of her to say, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Not sure.